If you're able to buy me a car,
All right, we're starting off a little rocky.
then
But that is somebody having their stuff together.
that's somebody who's having their stuff together, right? If you can
But
buy me a car,
Not mentally and emotionally.
yeah, right?
I think you should pay more attention to the young lady in the background. She's actually the one speaking some fucking sense, but let's continue.
Not saying I can't buy my own car. I can, right?
No one said anything about you not being able to afford your own car. Where the fuck did you get that?
But I'm saying if you're able to buy me a car,
Yeah.
and it's not an issue, and it's not a threat to your life or to your well-being or to your finances,
Yeah.
then you're an eligible bachelor for me.
It makes perfect sense as to why you're single. When the fuck did a car become a reasonable prerequisite to dating?
Okay. All right. What type of? We talking like Chrysler? You know, a little Honda?
No, we're talking about a luxury vehicle.
Luxury. All right.
Yes,
Damn.
we're past that, honey. I'm grown.
So not only is it an unrealistic ask, it also has to be a luxury vehicle. Not to mention, you said that the reason it has to be luxury is because you're grown, which would also imply that people that don't drive luxury cars are immature. I don't get it. Boy, I swear you hoes are losing your mind out here. Who raised you hoes?
If I'm buying myself a luxury car,
Lexus count as luxury?
yes, Lexus counts luxury.
Okay. She's reasonable.
Lincoln, a Lincoln is
Lincoln.
luxury.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. A little
Yeah.
bit of maybe like a 2020 Cadillac.
No, like a 2020.
That was a good year.
If you're
Fellas, we could say a lot. We really could. But you know what? Allow Father time to show her what reality is for her. That's exactly why she's single now. But don't mind me, you know, I'm just a normal guy. Yeah, keep the change.
Let me finish.
Jesus Christ.
Just shut your mouth and let me finish.
Okay.
Thank you. About time. 2 + 2 = 4, would you agree? Is that always true?
What do you mean by always?
It past, present, and in the future. Is it a universal
It
truth?
depends. Like, there's like an entire like debate over like whether we've like found math or it's always existed. Like, for example, if there was no one to see it, like in the cosmos, and we had two particles like just like rolling around each other, does that mean two? Like, does that still exist? Does math still exist in that context? I think that math is probably something that we like observe and that we've kind of come to use like in a utility sense. But I don't think that I think there probably needs to be someone there counting for like for there to be one or two or three things. I think it's like there's some utility in math. So I don't necessarily think it's like something that you can quantify in this way of always existing. I think it's something that we kind of constructed.
So you're saying numbers are only dependent upon the things in the world?
I mean, if there's no things in the world, yeah, there's no number of things.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
If there's no things in
Numbers
the
are
world,
universal. Yeah, numbers
What do you
pre-exist.
think a number
Logic
is?
pre-exists creation. That's why creation is ordered in a logical way.
Okay, I would probably disagree. I
So
mean, I just don't
creation
see-
is not ordered in a logical way. Okay, do you believe in the
I
laws
mean,
of logic?
I think that laws of logic are like we use them at like utility wise, right? To come to conclusions and to like
So they
see
could be
patterns, et
they could
cetera.
be false in
That's
the
not
future.
what I'm saying. I'm saying that we've
asking
constructed
you a
system.
question. Okay, I'm asking you, could they be false in the future?
And honestly, this is what happens when you allow foolishness to go on for too long. There was another clip where a woman had a PhD, and I think she was talking about, I can't remember what it was, but it was so stupid. This is what we're getting for the education. I mean, we talk about no child left behind. These women are getting to college and they're being left behind in college. No adult left behind. No modern woman left behind.
So when I actually, Mandy, walked out of that airport, no one knows this, but I was looking around for him. I know. And I thought he was going to be there. I know. And I thought he was going to be like, Anna, the only thing you did is block him before a Hindu, which was like a relaxation retreat. But and really, like, you got pushed to that. But I didn't even do it right before. If I like blocked him hours before going, I understand. It happened like 4 days before. So it's like, in a way, like I was so unhappy because I was compromising on so many things, like his work and other things that I don't need to go into. But I was compromising on so many things. And then plus when this engagement thing came up, like, I just thought it's another thing that I have to compromise on. I don't want to, yeah? I'm unhappy. So I ended it in a way of like, I was hoping in the back of my head that he will come back and be like, I love you so much that let's work this out. You know, that's love, right?
Yeah, like I thought he was going to be at the airport with a bouquet of flowers. I thought he was going to turn up with my mom's of flowers the first day we got back. Cause
I really thought like the love that he had for me, like, was so much and so strong that he would fight for me
and put his pride and ego aside.
And so when I actually, Mandy, walked out of that airport, no one knows this, but I was looking around for him.
I know.
And I thought he was going to be there.
I know.
And I thought he was going to be like,
It's
but
so
when I
mad.
walked out of that and I saw he wasn't there.
You're so mad because Anna, I thought the exact same thing, but I didn't tell you because she's going to
So
be broken
already-
even more.
But then I thought, okay, he's not at the airport. He's definitely going to come tonight.
Yeah.
And he didn't. He didn't turn up. I thought he's going to come and, you know, fight for me.
Yeah.
And he didn't. And he has not come. He's not, he's blocked. Who gives Today I woke up. I was upset, but I was kind of upset because I came to the realization that he's just proved that I was right in ending.
So it sounds like you involved yourself in foolishness and you received your reward for foolishness. I mean, there's really nothing else to see here. Maybe next time you make a better decision on being toxic.
Who's stronger? A female who's been working out for 4 years and competes in bodybuilding,
I compete in bikini bodybuilding with WMBF.
or an average male with average strength?
My name is Terence. I've been working out for roughly half a year.
How would you grade yourself on a scale of 1 to 10 in terms of your strength?
I'll say 5.
5, average. First challenge, just one hand, grip as hard as you can. Okay, let's go. Harder. 35.3. Go. 34.7, that's so close. Second challenge, good girl, bad girl. Or in this case, good girl and bad boy. One of y'all will be closing the thighs and the other one will be opening. Harder, baby, you're not moving. Time's up. Terence wins. Good job.
Nice one.
Final challenge for the day, 1v1 tug of war. Get nice and stable and go. Go. Until you pass my hand. Go. Hit anything? When you
No,
fall?
it's okay.
Okay.
It's got fats.
Based on the scorecard today, our winner is Terence, 100 ringgit.
This is the first tug of war game I ever won. Usually I lose the tug of wars in my school.
Okay, shake it off.
And by the way, fantastic job on getting in the gym and working on your physique. That's a great job. I'm not even joking. But we need to stay grounded in reality. The reality of it and the fact of the matter, I mean, there's probably some dudes out there that you probably overpower. But the argument is, by and large, an average man, even though you've been in the gym, can still defeat you in most things.
How much money should a guy make per year?
200,000, I guess.
My boyfriend makes like 30,000.
30,000? That should be way more.
I feel like that's like enough.
He needs to make enough to spoil you and buy you everything you want.
But like he works hard for it, so I don't really care if he
No,
spoils
obviously
me.
he doesn't if he makes 30,000.
But he does. 30,000 is enough.
No, it's not.
Why not?
Because a man should be spending a ring on 30,000, not his fucking. So, but what kind of car does he drive?
He doesn't have one.
Exactly.
I mean, I drive him around, that's fine.
That's pathetic.
But he's there for me, like, I love him. He's there for me. The money doesn't really matter.
He's emotionally there.
He's physically there too.
A guy should spend a third of his salary on a ring. That's what I was taught.
I think money doesn't matter, so.
It does matter if you want a successful life.
But we are successful.
Obviously not if you have to drive him around.
I don't think it matters.
It does matter.
It is delusional to think that being born a female automatically makes you a prize or growing into a woman automatically makes you a wife. No, if you're not a giver, you're not a wife. If you're not a helpmate, you're not a prize. Y'all be wanting the title but do not fit the description.
And I'm glad you said this, Khadijah, because that clip that we just finished watching, that woman talking about he's got to make more, he's got to do more, he's got to pay for more, clearly not a wife. There's women in some of these comments talking about, well, the Bible says that he who finds a wife finds a good thing. It says wife, not woman. That's how we know your understanding is bad, because you automatically think as a woman, you're qualified to be a wife. There was another woman talking about being feminine. And she was like, I really don't understand that, because as a woman, that's what I am. I just am. I'm feminine. Are you serious? No, not even close. Not even close for the way a lot of you modern women act. Y'all are nowhere near feminine.
Who should pay on the first date?
Okay, simple answer, the person who asked the person on a date.
Okay.
That's, I think, the go-to. If ever in doubt, that's the answer.
I do think, like, men should pay on the first date.
Okay.
I think the woman has done enough, you know? She got ready, she, like, fought through life, she's sitting in front of you, just, like, pay for the first date.
So is the man not fighting through life? I don't get that. You see now, at the very beginning, modern women trying to establish their dominance. Pass.
You think it's okay to date a man for money?
100%. I think if your man doesn't have money, you should leave him.
So why wouldn't you date a broke guy?
Because he's broke. I need to be able to go out to dinner. I need my nails done, my hair. I mean, like, we need stuff.
I mean, but I think that if he treats you right and he's got like a plan,
maybe if he has a plan to make money, but like if he just plans on being poor and living off me, like I'm pre-med. I don't need some poor ass man leeching off me.
So if you met a guy and
poor, I wouldn't meet a guy that was poor. I wouldn't meet a poor man. I only meet rich men. I look on Wall Street. 100%, I think it puts me in a gold digger category, but I think if you're pretty enough, it doesn't matter.
And you think the men watching this would agree
100%.
that you're worth the
100%,
the wanting that man to spend and spoil?
Yep, 100%.
Well, he didn't ask if you were gonna spend your money on him.
Well, he was saying, why would I marry a poor man? I wouldn't, because like, why would I spend all my money on my kids when I could spend it on me? And the husband should spend it on the kids.
Sometimes I feel sorry for these women. And these are young ladies. But you know they have sense. Because one of them is sitting there just kind of looking like, stop talking. And then the other one is continuing to talk. Like, why are you saying anything? You have nothing productive to say.
I just saw a video of a girl saying something along the lines of, her boyfriend worked like 12, 13 hours, said he was too tired to like stop and pick up food on the way home. Been there, done that. And so she was like, I'm cooking him and taking him dinner. The very first comment when I opened up that comment section, and what does he do for you, sis? Okay. I'm going to talk in a very broad sense. In this generation, it's all about me, me, me. I. What do I get? What do I want? Since when did it leave everybody's brain that a relationship was supposed to be a partnership? When did that leave? Common sense has left the building. And everybody, me. What does he do for me? What does she do for me? What do I get out of this? What am I going to get? I'm not going to be in a relationship until I get everything that I need.
Boy mom is why I don't have sympathy for a lot of stupid that women do. And this is a follow-up to the video I just made about the lady at work giving away her Valentine's Day flowers that was given to her from somebody she's dating. I see a lot of women trying to make excuses to myself. She was just spreading the love and she just... Stop. I'm a boy mom at the end of the day. Don't come over here if you don't want to be held accountable. Don't. I'm the first example of what a woman should be. That's what my son see. That's what my son see. I hold myself accountable and I self-reflect like a all the time. I try to be everything I want my son to have in a woman and in a wife and in a mother. I remember it was a time when I was honest and I said I would never want my son to bring home a woman like me. Ever. Because that's how I was. You couldn't tell me I was never wrong. I didn't know how to compromise, didn't know how to communicate, and damn sure didn't know how to comprehend. Just filled with trauma. Up. And I think it's whack as hell that when women are behaving in a certain way, it's always, yeah, but, or trying to paint them into being a victim. If you're wrong, you're wrong. That's how my page is. That's how I roll. I'ma always just call it how I see it. And they know that about their mama. Mama gonna always keep it real. You understand what I'm saying? I thank God that I got the ability to also be able to look at everything from everybody's point of view and then come to my own conclusion. If it don't make sense, it don't make sense. That's just what it is across the board. Shit didn't make sense. I'm sorry. And being a boy mom, I always think about how would I feel if my son was treated in that way. I'm raising good young black men, God's will. How would I feel if a skank did something like that to my son? I would definitely tell my son, don't ever waste your time with that boy. Don't ever.
Yeah, I remember that clip. And she got on here talking as if she was right about it. The man gave her the flowers and then she decided, because she went and saw a bunch of women at her work that didn't have flowers. So she started giving them flowers. And when she came back to the guy, he was like, what happened to the flowers I gave you? Oh, well, I gave them away to all the women at work because they didn't have any flowers. Why would you do that? I gave them to you. I wanted you to have. Yeah, but when you give them to me, they're my flowers, so I can do whatever I want with them. True. Sure. But I gave them to you because I wanted you to appreciate them. If you give them away, then it doesn't seem to me like you're appreciating them. You get that? Are you using your brain to understand the dumb decision you made?
Why are you so sure your husband's not cheating on you? Well, because he's back there running our business and paying our bills while I'm in here with a freshly blown out back recording content before I cook his lunch with 0 complaints. My needs are met. I feel completely safe, protected, and provided for because my husband has consistently shown up and given me queen treatment like I deserve. His needs are met. He has a peaceful home with a woman who takes accountability, controls her emotions, supports, nurtures, and completely adores him like the king that he is. And if we ever feel like there's something lacking in the relationship, we talk about it like adults, come up with a plan, and implement it immediately. I know it's shocking, but we don't hide anything from each other. We openly talk about our urges, our desires, our emotions, our traumas, our insecurities, and our fears, which is why we have such a strong foundation of trust between us. That's how relationships are supposed to be. So if your relationship isn't built like that, then I suggest that you take that and apply it.
I mean, what you're talking about right now sounds too much like right. It sounds too much like what a couple should be doing. Modern women have this thought process in their head that men, on anything that they say, a man should acquiesce. It's already going to go my way. It's already a foregone conclusion. If I decide I want a certain ring, done. If I decide I want the wedding a certain way, done. If I decide from the jump I want to go to a certain restaurant, I want to do a certain activity, done. I mean, us talking, it's really a foregone conclusion because the decision is already made. The decision was made when I was a little girl in elementary, planning out my wedding and my life based on a Disney movie that I'd seen, based on the Princess Diaries or whatever romantic novel or movie that you want to use as your reference point. That's the style of communication. When they talk about, I want a man that communicates effectively, what they really mean is, I want a man that knows how to effectively and in multiple ways say yes. Even when he thinks he's about to say no, he makes it to where it's kind of a maybe right now, not this second, literally a second, but maybe the next second. Yes, the answer is going to be yes.
New trend. Ask men if they would rather be stuck with a bear or Diddy. And it looks like they now understand the question. They're getting dumber. They're getting dumber. You can tell that there's absolutely nothing behind these eyes. The entire precipice of the original question was, would you rather be stuck in the woods with a random man or a random bear? People were using this question to try to make some rhetorical statement about how men are violent, men are scary. But if it's a random man, you're most likely to encounter a docile, non-aggressive, non-violent man more than you're likely to encounter a Jeffrey Dahmer or a Ted Bundy. That's if we're using violent crime statistics, or if you consider the fact that you walk past men every single day. In the original question, we don't know who the man is. You're telling us who the man is in this question. But even if we knew for sure that the man was violent, even if we knew for sure that the man was Diddy, guess who I'm still gonna pick? I'm picking Diddy! Because either I'm gonna have to be extremely cautious with this man that I know is capable of dangerous things but can still help me in this survival scenario, or I'm gonna have to take him on, which I have a way better chance of doing against a man and not a bear. If the entire point of the rhetorical statement is that you don't know what men are capable of and you'd rather bet on yourself rather than some other person, then you would have to apply that to women as well, because women are also unpredictable, which would literally defeat the point that you were trying to make before. I can't do this anymore, dog. I'm retiring. I'm retired.
And that is not how logic works. You can't just say that I'm willing to
tell me how logic works. Give me one rule of law of logic. Give me one law of logic. One.
It's based in fact and truth.
What? What? Can you give me a single law of logic?
Can you?
Yes. I can
Okay,
give you all the laws. The first is the law of non-contradiction. The second is the law of excluded middle. How many would you like? Would you like to get into informal logic as well?
Yeah, go for it.
Would you like to get into the law of identity? That's the third law. What else would you like?
That's semantics at this point.
No, that's literally the opposite of semantics. Do you know what semantics are? Because that's not semantics.
Okay.
I don't have all the choices men have right this second.
Oh, what choices don't you have?
A lot.
What?
I can't be as condescending as you.
Well, that's because you just have not acquired this skill of knowledge, which is a prerequisite.
It's because.
But can you answer the question?
What choices do I have?
Do you not have?
If there's no man in my life.
What choice do you not have that men have?
I cannot walk around with my shirt off. I know that's a stupid lame one, but I don't know how many of you.
You can walk around with your shirt off.
Okay, well,
that's social outrage.
Yeah.
Well, then what choices do women not have that men have?
There's a lot. It would be hard for me to delineate them all for you.
If there's
but that
a
doesn't
lot,
mean they're
then
not
you should
there.
name one.
Let me think of some of the things. I could probably not go work a contracting job.
Why?
Because I'm physically weaker.
That has nothing to do with lawfare, though. You could go work as a contractor.
Okay, but
There's
they were saying.
Listen here, you little bitch. The man that take his time with you is the man that wants you more and actually see a future with you. You bitches let a nigga fuck off effort. This is why you already got 10 body in the year you started. Effort doesn't mean shit to a nigga if he got nothing to do. Tighten up.
Some men are great actors. They prey on some women who are weak too. Some men can meet a woman and see everything that she's missing or what she's lacking, and they can try to manipulate or pull off of those things that they know is wrong.
Women have to start taking accountability, y'all. It's at the point when it comes to women and the lack of accountability. If other women can't hold you accountable, then who gets to hold you accountable? You are responsible for the person that you choose. I don't give a damn how much he acted. Because at the end of the day, we all got multiple personalities. Everybody has a dissociative identity that they revert to feel safe in the moment or to get what they need. It is your job to feel into your spirit and to tap into God. Is this the person that I'm supposed to be talking to? Is this the person that's aligned with my spirit? And so what happens is you don't hear what a person actually says. Your wounds make you hear what you want to hear, what you need to hear.
Absolutely.
And
that's
so
what I was
happens
just saying.
is red flags are no longer red flags. They look like green. A person who is void internally will look for crumbs from anybody they can get them from. And when you're a person who has not been fulfilled emotionally with love, you're love deprived, have a person come to you with crumbs and it'll look like a whole feast. That's your responsibility to take a look at what within me did not see that red flag. What within me was willing to look past all of the things that I saw, but now you're in a relationship and you're mad about it because it's clear that you avoided all of those red flags. That's an internal accountability. We can't put that on nobody else. People act all day long.
The male loneliness epidemic is real, and we've been telling men to open up for so long, and then finally they do, and women start mocking it, and even worse, turning it into some weird flex. Y'all are walking around like, there's no male loneliness epidemic, we're just not dating losers. Like, really? Oh, so we have standards now. This is coming from the same women who have OnlyFans and let that one dude who texts, "What are you doing?" at 2 o'clock in the morning hit it. Not to mention, y'all have like 5 different baby daddies, and you think that we suddenly just have standards? Please, this isn't about how men are bad partners. This is fully about how we've made male suffering just an okay part of society. Men are withdrawing from relationships, friendships, society in general, because everywhere they turn, they're either a joke, a threat, or a burden. You guys don't have standards, you have contempt, and you've learned how to dress it up using therapy buzzwords and TikTok trends. What's crazy to me is these are the same women that bawled their eyes out when Pedro died on The Last of Us, but they're the same women that'll leave their boyfriends, their fathers, their brothers, and their sons alone to suffer and mock them on social media. And they're the exact same women that are about to call me a pick-me in this comment section because you think that women holding you accountable is threatening, because all you've ever had is women kissing your ass and validating your incompetence and your dehumanization of men. None of you are empowered, and you certainly don't have standards. You guys are walking red flags, wearing lip gloss, selling OnlyFans subscriptions.
I am a 35-year-old man. My wife is 33 years old. We have been married for 13 years, and my wife just cheated on me. She cheated on me on a girls' trip, not even 30 minutes away from where we live. On day 1 of 3, she slept with another man. She said she went to a bar with her girlfriends and family, of course. And at this bar, she wanted to see if she still had it, or so she says. She approached a guy who is 10 years younger than her, talked to him, had a few drinks, and danced together. And she said that was supposed to be it. But somehow, he charmed her into a kiss. That kiss led to them making out. Making out led to her inviting him to walk her back to her hotel. They went back to the hotel, and they did what grown-ups do. She asked him to stop. After asking him to stop, she asked him to keep going. And that happened for 3 hours. Until she finally asked him to leave and he left. She said he wasn't forceful. She said he didn't beg, he wasn't angry, he was nothing. He was very respectable. She called me this morning, crying, to tell me all of that. So I called my mother to tell her about the issue. I called my mom, I told her what was going on, and she told me to think of my family. She said, think of your family. Even though she cheated, it was not an affair. So even though this is a bad scenario, it's the best of a bad scenario because this isn't the worst case. So you should forgive your wife and stay in it because of your family. And after I got off the phone with my mother, I can't help but think that I must be insane then. I must be crazy because no fiber of my being even remotely thinks to forgive her. So, am I wrong for not wanting to think of my family and for wanting to leave?
Stop. Why are you doing that? Dude, let me have my card, bro. You're not a baseball player. Stop.
Then women wonder why men want to go to their buddy's house to watch the game instead of staying at home. Because you rained on his parade. He was having a blast, and did you see how quickly that man sat down? This is not the first time.
So I was at Dollar Tree, and this guy dropped his stuff while he was waiting in line. So I picked it up for him because his hands were full. Anyway, when I picked it up, he was like, "Thank you, I like your hair." And I was like, "I like your glasses," because I thought he was cute, but I was too scared to say that. Well, anyway, we waiting in line, and I don't know, I didn't say anything else, but I caught him looking at me a couple of times, but I'm like, nah, he's just being nice. But then when I went to ring up my stuff, he looked at me and he said, "Bye, have a good one." And the cashier was like, "You better go get his number." So I stopped the guy while I was checking out, and I was like, "Excuse me, I think you're handsome." And he was like, "Yeah, let me get your number. I'll let y'all know when there's a part 2, if there's a part 2. Also, I'm just so proud of myself because I've been taking y'all's advice of giving men compliments, and it's been working. All I gotta do is say that I like something about them, and then that gives them the green light to ask you out. I should have been doing this a long time ago.
Imagine that. It's kind of counterintuitive because when a modern woman says it, it may or may not work. There's like a 20% chance that it works. But with a man, probably 80-90% chance that your shot works. Probably an 80-90% chance that your shot is going in. Men never receive compliments at all. Pretty much never, ever. So, yeah, kudos to you. Kudos. I hope it all works out.
You pay all the bills, and I just take care of home.
Just take care of home?
Mm-hmm.
And that's it?
No, and I take care of your feelings and stuff like that, too.
Okay.
Don't pop my balloon.
Okay.
Okay. You're not popping my balloon. I told you,
mad.
going home with me, you're not popping my balloon. Pop her balloon.
You
Pop her balloon.
you talking about
Come on.
I can take care of myself at home? I've been doing that.
No.
I've been doing that my whole life.
Okay, you pop my balloon, you're going to regret it.
I'm gonna regret it?
Yes.
Okay.
You okay with regretting me?
I'm gonna regret it. But I'm gonna pop your balloon now.
No, I want you to pop my balloon. Oh my God. That's okay. You gonna come back. You gonna come back.
Then why'd you pop her balloon?
Oh, just like I said, I'm trying to build with somebody and grow with somebody, and that is a partnership. If I got to do it by myself, I could be alone. So
You're not doing it by yourself. I'm doing 25%.
I could take care of I've been taking care of my house my whole life. So why do I need that? You know what I mean?
My guillotine, draping magazine,
There's a lot of women out here that get past 30 and realize, damn, I miss my motherfucking man. I'm single. I have no man. I'm sitting out here trying to act like I'm a boss man in front of all these dang young women, but really I'm at home. They want to hug. They by themselves. They struggling. They struggling because it's hard to be single.
All women will gaslight you. I wish someone would have told me this at a younger age, but I'm telling y'all, if you try to lead them, they will tell you, this is what they're going to tell you. If you try to lead them, they will tell you you're controlling. You could tell a bitch to put on a seatbelt and she gonna be like, you ain't my daddy. Who you talking to? You're gonna be like, bruh, like, for real, I swear on everything. If you set boundaries, this is what they will tell you. They're gonna tell you you insecure. You say, hey, you dressed a little too provocative. Oh, you insecure. I should be able to wear what I want. Baby, you shouldn't stay out in the streets. It's 2 a.m. Oh, I'm a grown woman. I can do whatever I want. You too insecure for me. They gonna just swipe on to the next. All right, if you disagree with women, you sassy. As soon as you disagree with them and say something back, you a motherfucking sassy monster. This is what I'm telling y'all what it is. You a sassy monster. Now, this is my favorite one right here. This is especially true with black women. If you just criticize how women behave or critique how women behave, this is especially true with black women. You're fucking gay.
I'm about to blow your minds with this one being a woman speaking out about this, but the court systems are designed to favor the woman and the men pay the price. Did you know that 85% of child custody cases are awarded primary custody to the women? We live in a society where the legal doctrine is based off of old, outdated information and the notion that, oh, women are the most crucial for those tender years. And I did not know this, but you can go look it up. States are awarded funding based off how much child support that they get awarded. So it incentivizes giving custody, sole custody to one parent so the other parent has to pay. Did you know that? And a feminist woman will claim that they want equality, but they will demand privilege. They claim they want traditional roles until it comes to custody and child support. The hypocrisy. And when you're pushing a good father out of the picture, you're not just hurting the father, you're hurting that child or children emotionally, physically, spiritually. And don't forget, ladies, you might have carried that baby, but that father carries the blueprint.
But they looked at you. Why is there so many niggas here? Yes, staring me down. Yeah. Not one to the word though. Like you're eyeing me. Like down. You want me. I know you want me. I know you want me back. But you're just too scared to come up. I don't like that. Be a man. Be a man and come up to me and say something.
Yeah.
Why are we just looking? Are you a girl or a boy? I mean, no. They like boys.
I knew the gay tactic was going to get thrown in at some point in time in that video. But for the young lady that's trying to wonder, why ain't they coming up to me? Like, why aren't they saying anything? Sweetheart, yeah, I asked for this. I got online every day and told us how much I don't like men approaching y'all. Every day. Oh, you don't believe me? Watch.
It's nothing worse than having a bad day. And then some random ass man approach you. Just all in your fucking face.
I'm pretty vocal on my platform about how I really dislike when men I don't know approach me in public and try to proposition me, hit on me, compliment me, etc.
Don't talk to me.
Silent?
I hate it when guys like approach me at bars. Like I hate just like talking to guys. I hate it. I'm like, I'm in an era where I hate when men talk to me. Maybe that's an era that I'm always in.
Of course.
Say it out loud.
Oh. Interesting. I've never seen a group of people complain about something so much online and then they actually get what they've been complaining about and then they complain about that. I swear you can't make this shit up. Man, y'all keep the change.
I guess my only question is, how come y'all are pulling out your phone? How come y'all are pulling out your phone as if this is like The Office, like this is a documentary? Instead of having all that smoke for the man, y'all turn on the camera and y'all tell TikTok what type of smoke you have. Can I ask y'all a question? What do you think this is actually going to do? If you actually want the man to come up and talk to you, how do you think that this is going to help you whenever you put this on TikTok, whenever you're blasting people? Y'all have some of the most warped mindsets I think that I've ever seen and experienced. Y'all think that, first of all, y'all say a man, he always be trying to humble women. Men, they have the audacity all the time. Men, they always try to nag you and humble you and all that other nonsense. But here you are, shaming a man. If you don't like it, why do you think that a man would like it? It just doesn't make sense.
The world record for a man is 9 minutes faster than the world record for a woman. You're telling me that in 55 years of women running a marathon, we've caught up within 9 minutes of a man?
People just really say fucking anything on podcasts these days. You realize 9 minutes is like 2 fucking miles? He says 9 minutes like the guy's fucking 50 yards ahead of her. Anyone who's ever run a day in their life knows shaving 30 seconds off of your time is fucking impossible. Regulate podcast equipment 2026. I'm gonna run on it.
Men are naturally submissive. All you gotta do is call the police on them. Watch how submissive they get. They might even cry.
I think what you meant to say is that men are compliant. Men respect hierarchy, authority. See, we're not a bunch of chaotic, unruly Jezebels like y'all.
Hey, babe. Can you grab me a beer before it starts?
Sure.
Thanks. Here, another one before it starts. Hurry.
Before what starts?
Just trust me. Hurry. Yeah. One more, please. Right. It's gonna start. It's about to start.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Are you really just gonna sit around all day and chug beers and watch TV?
See? There it is. It started.
It's like my mama always said, men are the easiest creatures on earth to keep happy. All you gotta do is feed them, fuck them, and appreciate.
Comfortable checking black men, but the moment a black man checks us, we call it misogyny, control, or toxic. Don't scroll. Let's talk about it. Why does it seem like accountability only applies when we're the one giving it? We criticize black men, drag them online every day, talk about how they lead, talk about what they do, what they don't do. But the moment a black man says, sis, you out of line, or start calling you out on your bad attitude, all of a sudden he's bashing women. We can dish it, but we can't take it. Call a man weak for not being a leader, but then when he does lead, you say he's being controlling. Which one is it? If we want growth and healing from our men, we have to be able to look in the mirror and check ourselves first. Because checking somebody, that's not hate, that's love. And if we can't be corrected without getting offended, maybe the problem isn't the message. Maybe it's our pride.
You see, there's some trends I can't participate in. And it's because my husband ain't y'all's husband. My husband don't act like y'all's husband. So there's this trend going around where the groom gets pictures of his wife in like this cute little lingerie or whatever, and he gets it from the different bridesmaids and people throughout their wedding reception, right? And hey babe, while that's like cute, for those, my husband don't play that. My husband don't play that, because the first question he's going to ask is who took the picture. And when I can't give him a response as to who took the picture, then we're going to have a problem, because he's going to know why I was dressing like that in front of the man if the man took the picture. And why did I feel so comfortable? Like, why didn't I just let him take the picture? Because that makes the most logical sense. If I wanted to take those kind of risque pictures, why not just ask him to take the pictures? My husband ain't y'all's husband. I can't do those things.
If I was a man, every woman would want me because I would just love and cherish them and tell them how beautiful and precious they were and kiss them on their foreheads, play with their hair, buy them gifts, take them to nice dinners, spoil them, worship them, and make sure that every day that they knew that they were the most magical and beautiful creature in the world. Yeah, if I was a man, I would do that. It's weird that you men can't keep these women around.
Apparently, women cannot do this. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Put your fingers on your chin. No. You gotta listen. Ready?
I am.
Let's try again. Ready?
Okay.
Put your fingers on your chin.
I don't understand.
No, you're not listening.
What do you do?
I'm a survivor.
Let's move on. I think that's a street I don't want to go down. But fuck yeah, man.
Can somebody please answer this for me? Why do women get to be mad at men for whatever, and men just have to take it? They have to deal with it. They have to be okay with women being angry at them. But if a man gets angry at a woman, even if she's in the wrong, she is then mad at him for being mad at her. And once again, he just has to deal with it. Why is that? What?
Okay, I want you to rate this woman on a scale of 1 to 10. Oh, 9 or 10 easily. She's stunning. Okay, be honest. Drop dead gorgeous. Well, what if I told you that you look like her? Oh, so you think I'm fat?
Recently made a video about this chick who started screaming and breaking out in hives because a man looked at her. She saw the video, she didn't like it.
One of my videos is going viral, very obviously a joke. Like, any normal person will watch that video and be like, oh, this is a joke. That's why I know Bermudez have sent him so many messages talking about, like, people are trying to reach me at my job. I think it's just so crazy. The fact that I am making a joke about not wanting male attention. Like, incel final boss is directing all his hate at me, from men specifically. Leave me the fuck alone.
Instead of messaging me and saying, I'm sorry, can you just take down the video? She proceeds to make another meltdown video talking about the violent thoughts in her head and how she's gonna send people to heaven.
We don't need any more fucking lessons. The next lesson, I'm gonna send them straight to heaven. I'm not even gonna say the most violent thought in my head.
Then she went ahead and messaged my girlfriend on Instagram asking to take down the video, because I guess that's how mature adults resolve things now. She finally messaged me saying she's getting hate, death threats, and I should leave her alone. And the classic line, I was joking. Of course you were. It's always a joke after the meltdown goes public. This wasn't that deep. I reacted to something you posted online. That's how the internet works. But instead of owning it, you spiral, you threaten, you delete, you play victim, you blame me. And then you message my girlfriend trying to guilt trip her saying you're getting death threats. This is exactly what happens when emotional instability gets an iPhone. It's not that men are dangerous, it's that sanity is rare. And women like this are proving it every single day. Listen, all I'm gonna say is if eye contact with a man sends you into a full-on breakdown with hives and screaming, dating is probably not gonna be your next step. Therapy is.
It's a joke whenever a man calls you out and holds you accountable. Oh, don't take it so seriously. Accountability. You and your little friends on TikTok be talking about, don't look at me, don't approach me, don't talk to me. And when a man gets on your case and jumps down your throat, then all of a sudden, oh, well, I was joking. It was just a joke. Don't take everything so seriously. But then you have more videos trashing men. So was it really a joke? Or do you actually feel that way? Y'all hate to be called on the carpet. Y'all love getting on here telling men how y'all don't like them, how y'all want them to stay away, how y'all don't need them, until you do. And then that's when you're on your knees begging for protection and provision. Y'all sit up on TikTok hollering, oh, I break out in hives when I get close to a man. Okay then, you know, or break out in a scream and break out in hives when that man's robbing you, when that man's taking your stuff from you. Break out then. I guarantee he's not going to worry about that. Okay, you go ahead and break out in your hives. But before you do, make sure you give me all your goods so I can walk off. The first thing that you're going to say is, you saw I was struggling. You saw I had hives. You saw I was sick. You saw I couldn't defend myself. Why'd you sit there and watch me? Why'd you sit there and watch me? Oh, because like a couple videos that you made, you know, maybe a month or so ago, you told me that you get hives when I get close to you. So I didn't want that to happen. I wanted to make sure I wasn't a part of the problem. then you're going to say that men are the problem. Then you're going to say that men need to learn to read the room and need to learn to read the vibe and all that other stuff. Men are done reading the vibe. Men are done reading the room as far as y'all are concerned. As far as the room that you're in, as far as the vibe that you're putting off, men are done doing that. And every single time y'all start talking stupid and then go out there and try to spend a man's money, you need to be held accountable. Say you're sorry. Period.
Does the perfect man exist?
I don't know yet. I have a man right now that spoils me, but I don't want to date him.
Why not?
He's 5'6". I don't even want to touch him, so...
Oh, okay.
So yeah, he's just buying me like Cartier, and I'm like, thank you.
I find it interesting that we can check black men all the time, but black men can't check us. We could tell a black man he got to go to therapy. We could tell a black man he lazy, he needs to help around the house, but your black man can't get you up at 6 a.m. and be like, we doing a workout? Your black man can't say, hey, babe, when you on the phone with your family, you're gossiping a lot. And then when you get off the phone with them, it's negativity in this household. Is there a way you can participate in your family stuff that doesn't hinder our relationship? You're treating me like your sister's baby father, and it hurts me every time you get off the phone with her. Like, I don't understand. Why is it that a partnership, when it comes to betterment, is only us to them when it can't be them to us?
Okay, I'm confused. So I can make a video on a list of things that make men seem feminine, right? Everyone's laughing, joking, gets a good response. But I make a video just flipped on a list of things that make women seem more masculine, and apparently I'm a piece of shit. I have people like this saying they want to call my mom to tell her that I'm a failure. Apparently I'm 14 and need to be taken off the internet. But sweetheart, I ain't even mad though, because we can honestly be friends because we have one thing in common. We both don't know who our dads are. Apparently I'm gay and hate women now. And I low-key felt like this was gonna happen. This is why I literally uploaded the men being feminine first, so I had something to look back on to be like, hey, men aren't fucking the greatest either, you know what I mean? But whoever took the rage bait, I'm sorry, I guess.
Say cocaine for my breakfast. Hold that pistol, yeah, but that's
Have you asked a man about their dating stories recently? Because if you have, then you would understand what I'm saying about how scary it is to be a man right now. Women have more power in the dating realm than men do. What do you not understand about this?
Does height matter in a guy?
Yeah.
All right, so step on the scale. Because I think...
Baby, you real funny. You can't ask a grown woman to step on a scale.
Well, why would you judge guys based on height?
Why would you judge women based on their weight?
Because you can change your weight. I can't change my height. I'm born with what I have.
You can't change your weight. What
You can.
You to gain or lose weight?
You can change your weight. So you're not going to step on it.
No, I'm not going to step on the scale. No, I didn't. I should straighten out. Do you see what happens because you guys don't help me? You see that? And now my outfit is messed up because you guys don't listen.